In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix inside tire wear on your car that happens to be lowered. My car is a 335 Xi. I was told that with the basic lowering springs that I do not have to have any adjustment to fix the alignment. However, it seems to be like people are mistaken about that because my ball joints appear to be good and I can't get the alignment correct from the tire shop. So they told me that have to either deal with it or raise the car back up, but you can buy adjustable arms for that. You can buy adjustable toe arms, you can buy the adjustable arms that go under the spring, and then you can buy them on the trailing arms, which there's two of those, and the upper control arm. So the ones that I got, I just picked up a camber kit. It's called a camber and caster kit, and it has the upper trailing arms and the upper control arm that makes them adjustable, but they weren't before. I'm hoping these two arms will fix my problem. If not, I'll have to go ahead and buy the other arms as well, which you could spend probably $1,000 trying to fix this issue, but I'm trying to fix it as cheap as possible, so hopefully this works. These two parts were like $450. The issue we're trying to fix is, say this is your car. These wheels are sitting out too much to this side, wearing out the inside of the tires. So we need to move them back inside some to fix that issue so we can get the correct alignment. I had my car aligned, but they said it was still a little bit off. So I'll show you what I was able to do to fix that in this video. Naturally, the car has two adjustment points under the suspension. One is a toe arm, and the other one is the part that the spring sits on. I'm not sure what that's called. And you can adjust it inside there with those two adjustments. That's the factory adjustments. But now the kit I bought made the top adjustable, so you can bring that out. So what I'm trying to do here is to bring the top out to compensate for the bottom movement not being able to move far in enough. It only has this issue when you lower the car because it sets everything down and the wheels will come out. Here you can see the tire wear on my tires. I know it's not as noticeable to you, but I know it's there because I have just replaced a set of tires and I've been monitoring these, and I had the alignment done and they said it was a little bit off, but they weren't sure if it was going to be that big of a deal. But this is only about 1,500 miles put on these tires, and I don't want to have to replace them again so soon because they're over $800 for this set. Removing the old upper control arm and trailing arm is really not that difficult. You need 2 wrenches for the bolt and nut, and then just where it connects to the hub, you just need to use the air tool to get the first one off. The one below it, you're going to have to use a wrench. They're all 18 millimeter. Normally people say, or shops say, that you don't need to have these arms for my suspension because doesn't lower the car enough to need it. But I think they forget to keep in mind that the all-wheel drive model is naturally about 6 inches higher than the standard rear-wheel drive model, which they're probably don't come across lowering these cars as often. Here's a shot of the lower control arm and the toe arm. These are both the natural adjustments for the suspension on this vehicle. These can be replaced with adjustable arms as well. When you remove the two arms, you can take the two arms and adjust them to the same position that the original ones were in to keep the alignment as close as possible before they go in for a fine-tune adjustment with the alignment shop. I also had to cut this little tab off this bracket that goes to or attaches to the upper control arm. I'm going to run by the alignment shop again tomorrow to make sure that this is everything that they need to make the fine adjustments to get this problem corrected. I suggest you go over to your alignment shop to consult with them before you buy the parts to adjust your alignment correctly, so that you guys are on the same page and that you know when you go to pay them to do the alignment next time that it's going to be correct and you won't have this problem. Now, I did buy the more expensive control arms, upper control arm and trailing arm, than other brands because, for one, they actually knew what they were selling. They had the product listed for the rear suspension when other competitors all had them listed for the front suspension. Well, I knew what I was trying to fix here, but I don't know that when other people are trying to sell a product just to make money that they know that they're selling a quality product or not. So I spent double the amount of money on a quality set of arms here, but if you buy the cheaper ones, you should expect that they may not even fit. If you need additional adjustment on the front suspension for your alignment, you can buy what's called camber plates to be able to adjust even more to be able to compensate for your lowering springs. So that's all for this video. I will see you on the next video.